Welcome back to Divinity. I was just into Definitive Edition. I did some inventory management, and since we're already here, we might as well climb up here and go talk to these guys. A little... even gives me a level up. Very nice. Right. Let's use that level up quickly. Sure, pragmatic, whatever. Agents. And more persuasion. Do we need more persuasion right now? I don't feel like we do. So let's go with a bit of lucky charm for the time being. Because why not? And you can take thievery. And geomancer. And intelligence. There we go. Right. Let's talk to the little girl. It's really hard to see anything in these shadows. Is that normal?
You hear a small whimpering sound from behind a basket. You peer behind it and find a small human child holding her knees and trembling.
Gently asks the shaking child what's wrong.
She looks up at you as if to answer, but recoils at the sight of you and buries her face in her knees once more.
Kindly ask the child why she seems to fear you so.
'Cause you're a master. Master sent us here. Me and Ma and Pa. She was not a nice lady. Lizards aren't nice ladies. They hate me.
Oh, the Red Prince is a monster. So she's a slave. Tell her to pack her things and follow you. She's yours now.
The girl breaks down in tears and buries her face in the sand, pitifully trying to escape your presence.
Let's talk to her with Fane instead.
The child seems beside herself with sorrow and doesn't acknowledge you.
Ah, you don't have anything except for some lockpicks. Well, let's steal her lockpicks then. And her shots. There you go. Sure. First, we ask her to follow us because she's our slave now, and then Fane comes and steals all of her stuff. This game starts really good. So let's talk to Unis or Eunice or whatever.
Where is she? You go with us. Who are you? Are you from the shelter? She says nothing of another. Fire, alas! She is so late!
Ask her to slow down and explain what she means.
Never mind. It is not your concern. You leave. But...
She leans forward. Her eyes are wet with fear as she takes your hand.
please, do not lead anyone here.
Alright. You also have some stuff, so how about we go ahead and steal your stuff too? I can't see anything. Can we do this? Can we change this, like gamma correction or whatever? No, doesn't change anything. Right. It is really freaking dark. That's not normal, right? What the hell is that? I can't see a thing. And you probably won't either. What the hell is this? I can't tell if there's anything in here. I don't see shit. Well, let's pick everything we can and then get moving, I guess. Right, nice talking to you. See ya.
Mama.
Anything else wrong? No. There's a chest over here and some stuff over here, but well, without teleportation, we can't get to that just yet. It's way too dark. What is this? But if there's something buried around here, right? Somewhere. Oh, safe. Ah, right, that's the city. But there's one of the children, Trice. She was on the Merryweather with us, so looks like she survived as well.
This again?
Ooh, that's a pretty one.
Stop looting the shelves.
Hey, mister. It's a lot nicer here than that stinking boat, huh?
You could say that.
I'm sure glad you went back to save the others. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. Say hi for me.
Sure, will do. But let me
Never
first
want to set
grab
foot
your
on a stuffy
shell.
old boat ever again. Never.
Right, some fish. Yeah, I don't think I need fish bones. Do fish bones count as bones for rune crafting? I'm not sure actually. Bones. Right, let's go to Fotcha.
I would not dream of subverting our cause.
Atusa, please.
Your Godwoken has asked you a question. Answer him.
Need I repeat myself?
But I know nothing of any Verdus.
There it is.
We already know the truth, Magister. Now speak.
I am a proud loyal to the Order. I would not dream of subverting our cause.
Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
Okay.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come!
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
The Red Prince. Command the kin to disobey. She stands above the petty laws of slave folk.
Stay silent, lizard!
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with
Ow.
2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground. She groans.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years. The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the Void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness?
I believe we're done here.
Yams.
What a waste. Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
Yeah. So yeah. Right, Fane, what do you have to say about this?
The Lizard Magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
That was rather spectacular. There must be more to this Dallas woman than meets the eye.
These creatures are so prone to violence. Naturally, the weaker specimens suffer.
Yeah, thanks for that insight. Magister Atusa. Let's take one of her legs, because why not? That's what we do. Right. Let's get in to Fort Joy. And do we want to fight these guys? We might be able
Come
to.
on then, Legsy. Pay up.
Oh, let's talk to Ifan.
Mum wasn't kidding.
You! Help me teach this beast. He must respect. If not, he comes for you next.
Respect? Huh. Someone's got to keep this place running. Griff can't do it for free. Why'd you gotta make this so hard?
An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up his sleeves, revealing well-muscled and heavily scarred arms. You recognize him. It's Ifan, who you met aboard the ship on the way here.
Just stand aside, won't you, mate? This is no business of yours.
Lone wolves decide their own business.
The thug freezes in fear for a moment before shuffling back to the protection of his crony.
Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff. Especially not one of you.
Stand beside Ifan and tell the thug to back off.
Burrow looks you both up and down, sizing up your combined threat.
Ah, get out of here. The both of you. You ain't worth the sweat of my brow anyhow.
The elf smiles and bows to you in thanks.
Follow me. before more of them trouble us. There is a safe place.
Right. Okay, let's follow her before we pick up Aoife. Oh, we need to be careful. Can't get too close to those magisters, or they will kill my little black cat. Don't want that. And there we've got the diseased woman. Someone wrote into the comments in the other playthrough that first aid from Huntsman might be able to cure her. We'll give it a try.
Rest now, or you'll hie yourself to the grave.
So Elodie walks up to the cave over here. It is so freaking dark. What's wrong with the game?
Ah, a little reprieve from the din outside.
Right, in here we've got an Kalias the trader. He sells warfare books, I believe. A bunch of kits. And Sahelia, Arula, and Elodie.
Thank you for your help with that, thug. No doubt he turns on you next. These humans hate us.
Say we're happy to help.
She bows.
Ask if she knows of any way out of the fort.
I hear of no escapes. The only way out is through the Magisters, through their cure. Thugs I can stand, but I fear the Magisters.
Say you'd like to know who's in charge around here.
In this cave, we trust the healer. She is young, but she sees. She knows more than we know. In the camp, the brute Griff rules. He who gives the bread has the power.
That's how she came to Fort Joy.
It gives me great pain. I'm with my family. We are making beautiful magic. We are healing a tree cut down with great violence. The Magisters come. My family runs, but I fall. My son looks back. I shout to him to run. I am taken.
That's a sad story. Well, you've got some stuff. What? Attitude Feign -20?
Wait, before you go, I am not here without your help. I do not forget this. For you, a prize. I save it for a special occasion, but I can think of no finer occasion than this.
Sure, severed heads. That is why. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. And we can pick some stuff. Let's take. Yeah, I don't think I need a pickaxe. I'll take mage pants. Why not?
Whoever kills the other is the boss.
Right. Let's put on some mage pants.
I magicked you. You're dead.
Oh god, you look. Yeah, sexy. Right. Let's talk to the people around here. Modi.
What? Back, evil ogre, or I'll get you with my sword!
You're sure the child you're no evil ogre, even though the world has condemned you as one.
Wait a second. You're the red devil Callias told me about.
What? Callias knows us, apparently.
The kid screams like a banshee and runs away as fast as he can.
Okay, see ya. And Froley?
Are you from the ancient empire? Maybe you know my mum.
Say you are, and ask her mother's name.
Helen. She served the bailiff of the House of Law. She died when the Voidwoken came.
So you never knew a Helene, but that you're sorry to hear of the passing.
Suddenly, the child's face crinkles into a grimace. She seems on the verge of sobbing when her face suddenly goes still and blank. She smiles at you and continues her game.
Oh. Let's try talking to Modi again with Feign.
Got you! Whack! Back, evil ogre, or I'll get you with my sword!
Laugh and beg the valiant knight not to slay you.
I'll spare you this time, beast, but don't cross me again! Ever! You're really fun. Hey, I'm gonna hide somewhere in the cave, and you come find me. Ready?
Set.
Go!
Right. Let's play a bit of hide and seek with good old Modi.
You found me! Ready?
Set.
Go!
Right. Where might she be going? Can we see her footsteps? Doesn't seem so.
Ooh! Wow! You're really smart. I bet. You know what? I bet my best friend would really, really, really like you. Come on, I'll introduce you. I know how to spell introduce. It's I-N-T-R-O-D-U-C-E.
Yeah, that's nice.
My way is too small for you. You'll have to find another. Hope you brought a shovel.
Ha! I don't need a shovel.
I found something.
I'm a lizard.
I am not opposed to manual labor if circumstances require.
A hatch. Ancient stone hatch. Oh, bunch of 6P. I'll have that. Now, let's meet Modi's little friend, Lord Withermore.
Wither, this is my new friend. He's really smart. You'll like him a lot.
Please, small child, leave me to my ruminations.
But he's really nice and tall. Maybe he can even help you with that thing.
Why? A grown friend? You brought an adult here? Good. Good gods. Can it be?
Why, yes, it can be. Take the cup of beer and the spear of Brecca's Rex. Despite its honorable past, this is a standard issue military lance. No surprise here, from its sturdy wood to its gleaming spike. It's not worth anything, so let's not pick it up.
Oh, it's stuck fast.
Oh shit, we don't have enough.
Oh, it's stuck fast.
Well, I guess we don't have enough strength to pull it out.
It's stuck fast.
Okay, we'll come back here later when we've picked up Beast, I guess. So let's head out and talk to the other elves. Ruler.
No one tells me there are so many children in this Fort Joy. Magisters I handle, but small ones.
Say that children are necessary for a stable population.
An elf lives forever. If she stays away from spears and fire, she has no need for slimy, sticky, small ones.
Alright. Well, and here we have Sahelia, who is permanently blinded.
The young girl's eyes are covered, but she turns towards you when you approach. She smiles as though she recognizes you, though she couldn't have seen your face.
Hello, dear prince. Hello, betrayed soul. How sad to stand accused, to be innocent but not believed.
Ask how she knows about that.
I see it before my eyes.
Say you've heard far-seeing is as much as a burden as a gift.
It is not so bad. I know which days have bread and which days have none. I know more bread comes someday. It helps.
Tell her you're not here to talk about your private life.
Your life is not your own. Your life is for us all. I cannot say more. You see someday.
Say you're looking for a way out of Fort Joy.
Her eyebrows shoot up.
There can be a way, Amiro knows. But he is gone. Do you see him? He knows how to leave.
Ask about this Amira.
My protector, my friend. An elf like me, with a spirit bright as new leaves. He tries to help me, to save me, and he suffers very much. He is caught by those who hurt him. I wish so much for his return. And he tells you what you seek. A way out.
Promise you'll help her friend.
You bring me great peace. Thank you, my friend. I miss him very much. I see something that helps. I see a lizard. He is a lizard of many dreams, of far feeling. You do not free Amiro without him.
Right, we are looking for a lizard dreamer for our personal quest. So I'd like to ask a few questions.
Yes, please ask.
Ask why she covers her eyes.
Oh, I do not cover my eyes. I cover the place they used to be. They are gone now, taken. But I see all the same.
Ask who took her eyes, and why.
He is a very blind man. He sees things but not truth, not love or joy. I feel very sorry for him. You understand when you meet him, after you escape.
Who is she talking about? Ah, I'm not sure actually. Maybe the Cello Man? Maybe. Or one of the lone wolves. Ask why she and the others are holed up in this dank cave.
It is safer here. We make no trouble for Griff. He makes no trouble for us.
Come that she speaks very strangely.
My home is far. Your language gives me some trouble. We elves... Time, for us, is now. There is not then and when.
Ask how she and Amiro came to Fajar.
I knew we must be here. I am not sure how much to explain. You are here, and so we are here.
Right. Guess that's all. Let's see what she has to say to Finn.
The young girl's eyes are covered, but she turns to...
Hello, stranger. A strange person from a strange time. I wonder, do you even know how lost you are? I see it before my eyes. Your life is not your own.
Okay, blah blah blah. Interesting. Right, I'm gonna loot and pickpocket and all of that stuff in between episodes, but for now, let's pick up the party and talk to some people. Kilias, for example. Apparently he told some stories, some scary stories about ourselves. I hope he won't turn hostile, because I need this guy as a trader. And he will probably kill us.
You, the Red Demon, the exiled pig. I'd heard they'd sent you here, but I'd hoped you'd have drowned yourself before crossing my path.
Stare at him in contempt and remark, you remain a prince of the house. He must bow before you.
Bow before pigs and you'll be stained with mud. I do not bow before pigs.
Okay, at least he doesn't turn hostile.
Get away from me, pig prince. Now!
Okay, so the Red Prince can actually not trade with this guy.
You are in the wrong place, Pinky.
Tell him you're no Divine Order loyal. He need not fear you.
Fear? Pity, perhaps. A blind wolf may lead the pack, but sooner or later they will all starve.
Ask what he means by that.
Never mind. If you need to suit up, I can offer you a fair price. If not, I would thank you to move on.
Yes, I do want to trade. Yeah, he's got the martial arts, the warfare skill books and some weapons and stuff. So I've heard unique items weren't exactly buffed by the Definitive Edition, but rare items have been nerfed, rather. Interesting. Anyway, I think we are done in this cave for now. Let's head out. And talk to... Right, let's pick up Seville while we're here. Where's she? There she is.
Amid the squalor of Fort Joy, you suddenly spot an elf with diamond features, regal and radiant, but cold too, and sharper than any knife. She was the one who sat rolling dice in the ship that went under, deciding fates with every roll. Or so she said. Her eyes are focused on a lizard some distance away, and you get the distinct feeling he's an unfortunate man indeed to be trapped in her tiger-like gaze.
Ask her what a guy has to do to earn that stare.
No sooner have these words left your mouth than she turns about and grabs you in a stranglehold. You feel the tip of a long needle being pushed a little ways into your neck.
You caught me off guard. No one catches me off guard.
Better tell me who you really are, or this time, I'll let my needle do the licking.
Tell her true. You are the Red Prince from the House of War.
A prince of the House of Slavers.
Oh,
You've
right.
just signed your own death warrant with that admission.
Oh, right. She might have some reservations against lizards.
A push, a pivot, and now you suddenly face her. The needle still all too deeply embedded in the side of your throat. Despite the precariousness of your situation, you notice something that remained undetected in the gloom of the ship. A flaw in her diamond features. A curiously shaped scar on her left cheek.
It's dawning on you, isn't it? Why I hate reptiles like you.
You recognize the scar as a lizard slave mark, but it's not your family's design. There's no reason for her to hate you.
But I do, Master, with the heat of 1,000,000 suns.
Yeah, that might be a slight problem.
She drives the needle in deeper and whispers.
In truth, it does not matter in the least who you really are. You saw me mark my prey. You could warn him, save him, or kill him before I get my chance. That makes you a liability. That makes you needle feed.
Make an offer. Instead of killing you, she could join you.
Never.
Insist. You're planning your escape, and you've need of people with talents like hers.
You're a slaver, Prince. Why would I chain my fate to one like you freely, like I was once forced to?
Tell her to think about it. What will she accomplish here? Nothing but a few hollow moments of vengeance. Your true destinies lie elsewhere.
I hate to say it, but you make sense, fork tongue. Oh, little needle mine, what should I do? Push or pull? The agony of choice. You know what? Today is a rather fine day. Sunshine and an easy breeze. Yes, I'll let you live. I'll even agree to travel with you, provided we talk to another lizard. The one I've had my eye on. I'm not quite sure the weather will save him.
With a casual flick of the wrist, she withdraws the needle from your neck and smiles, as if she just invited you to sit down for tea.
Let's discuss our respective roles then, shall we? You, me, and Death will be playing many a round of hide and seek. So, what role would you like me to play? As a rogue, my speciality is stealth, the quick silence of the dagger striking unseen. That said, I'm perfectly lethal wielding any weapon or magic. So, the choice is yours.
Yeah, a rogue will do.
Suits me fine. Lead on, or better yet, let me take the lead.
Alright, that settles it.
Then follow me.
You're not quite certain you'll ever sleep soundly with Sibyl in any sort of proximity, but at least she's on your side. For the moment.
For the moment. And with that, we pick up Sibyl as well. Right, let's see. We should avoid... Let's drop it safe. We should avoid a certain someone who is... Where was he? Not here, I hope. Nope. Mao. Right. Mao,
Tides
who
in,
might you be?
And out, and in again. Here you are. I wonder what keeps you. Tell me your tale.
Note he has an unusual way of speaking.
Ah, your tongue is not my tongue. Elves speak of here and now, not then and when. These words strike us strangely.
That's what he means. You've never met before.
We are unfamiliar, yet familiar. We are the same material, you agree? I am very curious. So tell me. Tell me your tale.
Assent. Why not?
Start from the beginning. Start from where you come.
Divulge that you hail from the ancient empire. You lived in its fabled forbidden city.
I see, I see. Now tell me more. Tell me what you do. Tell me what you find.
Tell him several things will come next. Answers. Power. Your throne.
I understand. Now tell me how your story ends.
State that it will end in death and victory. Whose death and whose victory remains to be decided.
You speak fiercely. You speak without fear. You are a warrior, a being of power and ever in need of it. Power comes from strength, and strength comes from growth. These seeds sprout, so does the iron in your spine. I give my word.
Thank him for the gift.
It is nothing. Many fragments swirl on my shore. See what I gather.
Right, he's the geomancer guy. Gonna pickpocket this guy too, but not now. Seeds. I've never seen seeds before. What do they do? A mysterious seed given to you by Mao. Huh. Interesting. How do I multi-select stuff, by the way? Can I even do that in the PC edition? Can't find anything in the controls. Let's talk to this guy with all of the characters.
Rubbish.
Maybe he'll give us some more stuff.
Many fragments wash up on these shores. Tell me what you need.
Say I've just arrived and you have some question about this place.
This beach, you mean? It is mild. Gentle waves lap the sands night and day. I do not ask for more.
Alright. He does not give us any more stuff. Black Cat, Margot, and Naren. Yeah, no way. Well, not go this way for now.
Patience, Mal. Patience.
Let's instead head back. Let me just think. Beast is there. Ifan, who's missing? Loza, right. Where's Loza? Where is Loza?
She's much better off.
Loza.
You there.
Oh.
You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone?
Say you are.
In that case, listen up. You must think me mad to approach a stranger, but this camp is full of cowards and I'm running out of time. Fast. Too fast. Way too fast.
Ask him what he's planning.
I've been here a long time. Longer than anyone else. People get taken sometimes. Some folks say they get cured. I don't know if I believe it, and I don't want to wait and find out. I have a way out of here. It won't be easy, and I need a partner. Just one. Are you interested?
Tell me you want in.
Attaboy. Who wouldn't? Finally someone with a little sense around here. The plan's simple, completely foolproof. I have a spell that I can use to teleport you right out of here. I can't use it on myself, but with your help, we can both get out of here. There's an artifact that you can use to teleport me out of this place. Then I can use my spell to free you in turn. This item, though, it's in quite an unfortunate location.
Ask him where you can find it.
It's found its way into a nest of crocodilians on a secluded beach nearby. Here, give me a map and I'll show you where to go.
So he'll take care of it right away.
Get that artifact, and you and I are as good as free. Go give those lizards... Pardon? What for?
Right. We'll do that later. There's Loza. Right. Good. Let's pick up Ifan first.
Ifan rolls his sleeves back down. He nods at you, the shadow of a smile on his lips.
Good work there. Good work. I can tell you've got chops. Say, you were on the ship here with me, weren't you?
He stretches out one rough hand to shake yours.
Smile and reach out a hand to shake his.
He grips your hand tight as a vice and shakes it, hard.
Say, you don't look all that busy now that we're safely on dry land. I could use someone to watch my back, and it looks like you could use someone to watch yours. I've just got a small errand to run, and then I'll be looking to get the hell out of here while I've still got a neck to collar. How about we stick together until we get out of this place?
The thugs were afraid when he mentioned lone wolves. What are they?
He shrugs, looking off to the side.
Mercenaries. It's a job. My job.
Ask him about that errand he mentioned earlier. It sounds highly suspicious.
Everyone needs to make a living. I make mine running errands.
The little black cat trailing you hisses at him, hair raising a ridge along its back. Without batting an eyelid, the man rumbles a lupine growl. The cat hides behind your leg, mewling.
That's new, right? From Definitive Edition. Can't remember that happening. Shrek, we all do what we have to do to survive.
That's the truth. For me, for you, for everyone in this place. Why not help each other get out of here?
You're keen to get out of here. How does you think that'll happen?
The usual way. Haphazard, terrifying, and drenched in blood. Haven't quite worked out the details yet, but I'll wager it'll be no worse than what'll happen if we stay put. 2 heads are better than 1. And when push comes to shove, 4 fists are better than 2, right?
Not.
He grins, sharp teeth glittering in the midday sun.
So, before we hit the road, it's best if we decide battle strategies up front. Should keep more of our blood in. Survival's my main priority. I'll use every trick in the book to keep us alive. But if a wayfarer's not what you're after, I've got other skills. What do you need?
Yeah, no, Wayfarer sucks, so let's go.
Dexterous arts. What are you looking for exactly? A tapestry embroiderer?
A ranger would do.
Can do. Onwards?
Not, that settles it.
He scans the horizon for threats with one green eye, then nods back at you.
Right you are. Lead the way.
Right, and that gets us Ifan. And he's a ranger. I think I'll stick with that. Right, let's pick up Loza too.
Oh, I don't feel... Hey, I know you.
Losa, the dark-eyed jokester you met aboard the ship, waves enthusiastically and dips into a mock elegant curtsy.
Back then I was Madame Josephine Gribbles de Pube. And you were the prince, right? Glad to see you made it. Nothing like a nice tentacle slap across the moor to set the tone for the week, eh? How'd you escape?
See, I'm not sure. We fell into the water and were nearly lost.
Me too. Did you hear something? When you were in the water, I mean.
Not. Tell her there was a strange voice that seemed to want you to survive.
I heard the same thing. Do you know what this means? It means I'm not the only...
Losa's voice catches in her throat. The joy drains from her face. Her eyes lose focus, and her whole body goes rigid. She is stock-still, waxy-skinned, her eyes dark. Greyish-black veins run from her eyes down her cheeks.
Gently call out to her and ask if she's alright.
Her head snaps to you mechanically, and her eyes lock with yours, dark pupils dilated into great black voids. Light suddenly flashes back into her face. The grey veins drain to pinkish flesh, and her whole body relaxes.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
Frown and ask why she's acting so strangely.
Ah, it's nothing really. It's just... I'm just a bit... well, a bit... hospitable?
Tell her she's going to have to elaborate.
Put it like this. You've never been a host, I bet. That's because you're an infested clump of leaves on the side of the road. That ain't bad, though. I'd give just about anything to be like you. But I'm a roadside inn. Red door, flowers out front, friendly lady at the door beckoning you in for half price. Like a goddamn gold star inn for the disembodied.
Ask her who or what she was hosting a few moments ago.
Now, isn't that just the question of the hour? I can't be sure just yet. I'll be surprised if it's a demon. Definitely not a sprite either. Maybe a spectre, but I wouldn't bet money on it. So, how are you enjoying the joy?
So you heard the accommodation was exceptional and you had to see for yourself.
So true. And you can stay as long as your heart desires, free of charge. So, you want to check this place out together? Strength in numbers and all that.
That sounds good.
It does, right? Before we head out, I've got more than a few tricks up my sleeve, so you'll have to pick which one I'll pull out if... when push comes to shove. Lately I've been into the enchanting arts, but I can shoot, slash, summon, steal, whatever your little black heart desires. So, what'll it be?
Enchanter's good.
Sounds fine. So, we're good to go?
Yep.
Yeah? Well, that was easier than I thought, and I'll do my best to stay myself. Lead the way.
Right, and that makes 5. And Loza is an enchanter. She will be a kind of support character, I guess. And yeah, one more to pick up. Where was he? Somewhere over there, right? Can we get there without, you know, dying?
1,000 bottles of dust.
Let's
50
see. Yeah, if you go out here, maybe. Should be fine. There we go. Ah, we've got a scepter there inevitable.
The void will consume their joy, their misery.
Right. Yeah, we can talk to Nefta later. First, we will pick up Beast.
Come on, you stubborn hunk of garbage.
The dwarf's fingers clamp around a splintered chunk of wood nailed to the skeleton of an old ship. His whole body strains with the effort of wrenching the plank free, to no avail.
Ah!
Ask him if he needs a hand.
Got two of my own, haven't I?
The dwarf spits into each of his calloused palms and rubs them together, before placing them both back on the plank and pulling.
Bleeding nail must be charmed or something.
Tell him the nail's not charmed. He just needs to put a little elbow in his grease.
Yeah. Go on then. Why don't you give it a shot?
Agree. We'd be happy to.
You grab the plank and pull. The rusted nail pops loose, and the plank promptly crumbles to pieces in your hand.
Oh, look at that. Nice of you to finish the job after I loosened her up.
Of course.
He winks and flips a gold coin toward you. It makes a long, high arc, glinting in the sun, and lands squarely in your hand.
For your trouble.
Why, thanks. Telling me you doubt that old plank was worth a coin.
No, but I'd hoped to build something with it that would be worth 1,000. Yeah, it were a fool's errand thinking I could make something out of this heap, but I couldn't help myself from trying.
He sucks a finger and holds it up to the wind, testing the breeze.
Winds like these, she would have capsized before she reached the break. Well, on to Plan B.
Plan B? Ask if he's planning an escape.
He gives you a wry look, as though deciding whether to trust you.
Aye, was planning to build me a raft and paddle off. I've got business north of here, in a town called Driftwood. Far be it from me to miss an appointment.
So if he's getting out, you want in.
Why don't we make a deal then? You help me get out of this place, and I'll do the same for you.
Reach out and shake his hand. You'd be glad to have him as an ally.
That's the spirit.
He lifts an invisible cap and bows with the grace of a courtier.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. The name's... well, the name's dead and buried. What matters is what they call me. Beast.
Tell him there are whispers of his exploits, even in the ancient empire. He was outcast for trying to overthrow the dwarves' queen, Justinia, right?
May have been cast out, but you can bet your last heel of breed she wishes she hadn't have. I've taken my revenge 1,000-fold on that tyrant's fleet.
Ask what he plans to do once he escapes.
I'll tell you when you're older. Anyhow, we're a team now, so the me is not half as important as the us. Let's get down to brass tacks. Fighting, I mean. I've been up and down the realm so often it'd make your cabbage spin, and I picked up a few tricks along the way. Truth be told, I've grown fond of crushing and casting. A battle mage, if you like. But there's not so important as team dynamics. So what'll it be?
Let's go with
I've
martial
more
arts.
muscle in an inch than most have got in a mile. What do you have in mind in particular?
Question is, do we want a knight with two-handed, or do we want a fighter with a shield and a sword? Let's go with a fighter for now. Although I don't really like the fighter. Sure, whatever. Let's take a fighter.
Then it's settled.
Not.
Capital! Well, that's that sorted. Onward then. I've got to get out of here, and soon. And I suppose you do too.
Right, and that is our entire party. Nice how it fills up the entire screen perfectly. And yeah, we are pretty good to go now. I will be doing a lot of pickpocketing and looting and all of that stuff in between episodes. But before we finish this one, I need to get access to the respec mirror, which is supposedly... Oh, there it is. That means we have to kill those Void Woken. Well, we are 6 people now, so that should be not much of a problem. Let's see, our first fight with a 6P-Party. Right, let's buff up and buff up. And let's go. There we go. Starting is Ifan. So, oh, what is this? Oh, that's champion. Well, this might be a problem. He's got lifesteal, he's got aura of acid, enemies are acidified, champion of persistence. So this champion can cast Guardian Angel, Effective Barrier, and Challenge. It's a lot tankier. Physical resistance, oh crap. So apparently there is now physical resistance, although I think that comes from the mods, because it still doesn't have an icon. I don't think the Definitive Edition added physical resistance. And Guardian Angel. So how much health does this guy have? 40. And this guy also has Vampire, right? Yeah. Okay. Which one's the next one? Which one is this? Okay, this one. So, let's see. Do we have any surface Guardian? Nope. So I guess we will go with Peace of Mind on Pain, maybe? He's the next one after all. And a nice ricochet shot. Shit, I should have given him the bow. Ah, it doesn't matter. 6 to 8. Oh, 5 to...
I will yield to none.
Ah, that didn't do much.
Prince.
At least they don't deal too much damage. Right. You should probably... Wait, that... Yeah, we can hit this guy. So what we probably should is do a fossil strike here. That slows him. Question is, if I use ignition... Is he still slowed? He is. Great. Right. Oh, we are all acidified. But it just damages physical armor, so who cares? Right, let's kill her. What are you using? You're using a staff, right? So, let's grab the Staff of Magus. Kill that guy.
Worms take you.
Shocked. You have enough magical armor. And yeah, I guess that's it. So, mental. Right, and you can do... Training Blaze. And Searing Daggers.
Prepare yourself.
Wow, just... Great. He burnt himself. Yeah, let's try this. Or maybe... Nah, whatever. Let's just do this. There you go. And 45. Severe. Ah, just destroying that. There we go. Okay. With this full party, fights are way easier. We can talk to each other. Let's see how this works with a 6-player party.
Stare at the slain beasts and comment that they must have been the cause of the shipwreck.
Not just animals. Easy enough to euthanize? I know.
I don't relish having killed these creatures, but it couldn't be helped.
It was good to see some of them bleed after what they did to the ship.
Good riddance.
It didn't put up much of a fight. Dry land mustn't suit them.
This is no time to stop for a conversation. More of these creatures could be nearby.
Indeed. So, all of our companions do get a say in those companion discussion, which is really nice. Well, what do they say? 4 is a party, 5 makes a crowd, or something like that. And yeah, we do indeed have a crowd. It will take a bit of getting used to, especially the way combat works with such a huge party. But I kind of like it, I do. And now we can respec, and I will do that and make some money and all of that in between episodes. And next time we can start exploring Fortune a bit further and do some of the more of the harder fights. Anyway, thanks for watching and see you next time.